Hey, good afternoon, guys. It's Z with Serving Freemasonry, and I'm here to tell you I hate Thanksgiving. Let's knock three times and let's get this started. Hey, guys. Back with another episode. It's Thanksgiving weekend, and I am here with my family, drinking a nice cup of coffee, beautiful day outside, and I'm thankful, but I hate this holiday. Let me tell you what I mean. On the way to meeting my family, I was starting to see all the memes of being thankful and all that other stuff. And it really kind of hit me just how much it feels like some people are truly only grateful and thankful on this day of the year. You don't hear many people throughout the year just waking up saying, I'm blessed, I'm thankful for, or anything along those lines. And it really bothers me, especially as a Freemason. And I'll tell you why it bothers me as a Freemason. In Freemasonry, basically in all three degrees, it's really only one of those lessons. And then there's maybe two or three, maybe other, but these are just this one in particular, which is just so very clear cut, carried across all three degrees. At least two of the degrees, not necessarily the second degree, but we'll get to it. In the first degree, we are talking about that tessellated border, that beautiful tessellated border or skirting which surrounds us and is emblematical of the manifold blessings and comforts which surround us, right? And we're told that we should enjoy by faithful reliance, right? And it's clear cut that in that degree, it tells us that we should be thankful for the manifold blessings and comforts, right? Then you jump to the second degree. Now, this one gets kind of sort of iffy-ish because it's not quite as clear, but it's still there. We're told that, we do no work upon the seventh because that's the time for us to contemplate the glorious works of creation and to adore our great creator, right? And in that sense, to contemplate the glorious works of creation and to adore our great creator is to give thanks. Now, it's not quite as clear as saying the manifold blessings and comforts which surround us, and we should continually, be thankful for them, but it's very much alluded to. Now, in the third degree, when we talk about that pot of incense, we talk about, our heart should continually glow with gratitude for the manifold blessings and comforts which we enjoy. And it's clear as day there, right? And it's one of the only that goes across all three degrees. And I think that that's a very good thing because it tells Masons and it reinforces to Masons that gratitude and thanks and thanksgiving isn't just a one-time thing. It's not alluded to in the first degree or just the second or third degree. It's across all three. So are we being thankful and are we full of gratitude all the days of our lives, right? And I hope you guys are. I know that I'm not always, that there are times where I feel less than thankful when things are going wrong. And that's most important time to be thankful for the things that are going right. Um, you know, maybe you don't love your job. Maybe you kind of hate it, but are you thankful that you have one and that you're able to pay the bills and keep food on the table? Right? Maybe you're going through a rough patch in your marriage and you're not necessarily really happy with the other person. Maybe she's not really happy with you. But are you thankful that you have someone in your life that you've been able to work all the way through until that point, which means you know that you can work through that point, right? Maybe your kids are causing you problems right now, but you know that it's just a rough patch and you're thankful for them and being part of your family. Maybe you absolutely do not get along with your family, but you're thankful that they're there to support you, right? And we all hit rough patches. Are we thankful for the car even though it needs new tires, or the air conditioner is broken, but we're thankful that we have one because it gets us from A to B? Because not everybody has one. Not everybody has a loving family. Not everybody has a working car. Not everybody has, a job that can help them pay the bills. But are we thankful, even though it may not necessarily be what we had hoped? But we have. It's been given to us. And do we say thanks? The other thing that I'm thinking about when we say Thanksgiving is when we talk about our brothers, right, in our lodge. And today is kind of that day where there's a lot of memes and kind of gifts and passing around from member to member in the lodge saying I'm thankful and thanks for all my brothers and things like that. And that's fantastic. And I think that's great. My question is, do you as a Freemason tell your brothers enough that you're thankful for them on every other day of the year and not just on Thanksgiving, right? Do you tell them, hey man, I'm really thankful that you're my brother? And the times and the experiences that we've had and how you've mentored me or how you helped me out this time, or do you hold all that back because it's very not very manly to always say thank you for the things that people help us out with? And I know that that's something that I have to work on, that attitude of gratitude, and saying thank you to people. Sometimes it's very difficult for us to do that, and one of the things that we can do to improve ourselves as men is to say thank you to those guys that have helped us, right? Now, here's the other thing that goes along with this. In order to say thank you, you have to show them gratitude in a manner in which they're going to understand. If you've never read the five love languages as a Mason, I would, or especially as a worshipful master, I would recommend that you read that. That book is a great way with which to show love and gratitude and thanks to your lodge members in a way and manner in which they're going to be able to perceive it, because not everybody perceives love in that same way. And yes, you're going to need to know your Masons to know which manner they find and perceive that love. For instance, there are some guys that are absolutely just a word of affirmation, and that's all they need. I have a member in my lodge, and all I have to do is just sincerely say thank you for helping me, and he understands what that means, and that's all he needs. There are some guys that need to have quality time. That they know that you're setting aside time for them because you care and you're thankful for them. And are you able to do that? Now, that doesn't have to be a lot of time. It could just simply be, hey, after coaching, I thought maybe we could sit down for 10 minutes, and I know you had some questions and I want to make sure that I give you my attention. Or perhaps you go out and get a cup of coffee with them. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. And there's three others in there: physical touch, gift giving, and I forget what the other one is, right off the top of my head. But even like gift giving, right? It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. You could literally be like, hey, I know you like Hershey bars, and I knew I was coming over this way for whatever, so I grabbed your Hershey bar. Here you go. And that's more than enough for those guys. So if you've never read it, read it. The five love languages. I think it's by Gary Chapman. Or is that the Women Are from Mars? I don't know. It's one of them. Great book, and a great way to show leadership and thankfulness and gratitude to your lodge members and your brethren. And make sure, most of all, don't be thankful on Thanksgiving. Be thankful every day. So until next time, stay fervent.